This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Paramatch.
And Marco Milano, I think a lot does kind of depend on them getting a good start. Who are you favouring here? Brescia CC on paper, but you don't win the games on paper. We've seen that already today. And round the wicket, mode of attack first up. Lifted up in the air, and that is going to be 4. So there's your first boundary of the contest. Now it's going to go over the leg side. That's going to be a boundary. This is lifted up, and that's going to clear the rope. Maximo! And we're away in the second semi-final. So end of the first over. Pretty productive one for Marco Milano. And he will now. That's short, and it's smashed away. They're kind of daring us, Chad, to go leg side. Doesn't need to, though. He can just punch this through point for 4 more. As the next one is going to disappear. Now, this is out of here. Maximo! A step hit length from Javed. I talked about it. He went for 17 in his first over. This one's even worse. 19 comes off this. He's going to get some runs here, though. It'll be 4. Hits this hard, gets the elevation. Maximo! Now he's bowled. So Asjad Butt's going to have to go in this 4th over. Ateek finally gets his man. Marco Milano lose their first wicket, and it's 49 for 1. Gets a hit at 3. And he might have nicked off first ball. He has. And it's a ball that was probably right over the tram line. And gets a bit of the jibber jabber from Ateek as he runs through, just like that. Omar Ateek's on a hat trick. Hat-trick ball. In the air. Hat-trick time. Ateek goes bang, bang, bang. And that's Shahzadi's out first ball. And there's hat-trick number 16 of this season. Marco Milano, 49 for 3. What a weird over. 4-6 dot. Wicket, wicket, wicket. And after 4 overs, 49 for 3. But right now, he doesn't have the key. Instead, he's locked out. Maximo. 50 comes up for Marco Milano. Now the next one is going to motor along. It's going to be 4 more. Fraction short. Adios. Javed is still there. And he might have lost a few partners in quick succession, but it hasn't rattled him one bit. Oh, well, the team is going to be out as well. It's another partner that Javed loses. As Afridi rattles the stumps, and Marco Milano 67 for 4. This is going to get to the boundary. Malik, maybe he can be an ally. One side of the wicket type of bowler. And he's unfortunately not going to get a wicket here. That wasn't far away. Javed Mohammed puts up the hand in hope, but it flies over the top, and 4 runs to start the over. That's getting there, but maybe not all the way. It's out. And Malik the next to go. So Jad will finish with a wicket, 1 for 23. And it's Ali Raza Islam that takes the catch. Got a piece of it, but not the whole thing. Hamad Malik on this occasion. In Barcelona. Anyway, in the air. This might be catchable, you know. Not quite. Maximo. Jawad Mohammed out there. Lifted up and out of here. Maximo. That's why Cameron says, I want my share of the strike as well. Thanks very much. Hundreds up as well. Very deep in the crease there. Hit down the ground. And oh, it's going to get away. It's going to be 4. And first one is in the air. Fielder comes around, catchable, drops it for 6. Oh, Baba Khalik is an experienced player. He's a guy I've seen playing in the Kashmir Premier League. Gets hands on it, but pushes it over the line. Now this is going to fly away for more runs. That's going to be 4. He will. That's going to be backwards. It's going to be a Maximo. It's the Maximo. And he moves up to 74. 120 now is the score. 121 to be precise. 2 to come. And this will be 4. How we planned for this? Wasn't a bad ball from Naveed, really. Javade, can he finish with a bang? Oh, yeah. That's going to be 6, but I reckon that's worth a look. I mean, he pulls it. He maybe. I reckon he's half a step out, but that's such a 50-50 call. I think they've said he's out far enough. It's probably just dropping below the waist. It probably is, but not by much. And that'll be the end of the 10 overs. Marco Milano going to finish 131 for 5. Brescia's EC spoilt for choice. Who's named Kabir is going to open up. And he might get a wicket first ball, and he will. Mashal's a big fish to go first ball. Just kind of plays with that, and it's good field placement. The deep third whiz back. Never really went after it either. If he swings harder, maybe this goes for 6. And fire meets fire as that one is skywards, and it's going to carry the line. Maximo. Got a shot by Imad. Good Yorker. Well, he's dug that out for 4. It's a remarkable shot, really. Kicked away. Oh, gets a hand on it. It's still going to race for 4. That was a quarter chance, really. But it's going to be out of the ground. Maximo. And a magical second in the end as Rizwan opens his shoulders for the first time. Well, that's a great start to the new over. Kabir didn't really get punished in the first over. This one disappears. Abracadabra. Maximo. Now he's going to reach. He's going to just thread the needle. All right, here we go with Abdullah. All right, it's in the air and should be taken in the infield. It is. Nicely taken. That was right in the sun. That's what he's saying there. Rizwan Mohammed. Unfortunately, can't bring the Riz. He's going to go for 8, and the score is 35 for 2. Freedy is able to cut one through, and that's going to run away for 4. That's gone. He's nicked him off, and Imad's going to have to go for 29. And the pressure pays off. The pressure boils over, and Marco Milano have a key wicket. Imad out before he can reach 30, and Brescia CC fall further behind in this game. The score is 45 for 3. And this time we've got a big hanging backwards edge, and that's going to fly. And in the end, well, I think there's about 4 ways this could be 4. And now, tape ball style, into the gap. The fielder's coming around, and he's going to take a great running catch. Right, hung up long enough for the fielder to reach it. And Marco Milano putting on a bit of a show here. Fraction short, hit into the gap that time. It's going to be 4. So first time we've seen Mir Kamran hit to the boundary. Oh, how about that? He's out. Well, that's unbelievable. So have a look at Freedy. I wasn't sure if he left his crease or not. He had. And it's off the inside of the left heel and smashes the stumps. And how's that for a direct hit? It goes straight. It goes pretty well. That's a much better shot. Holds his shape. And out of the ground. Maximo time. Slow ball. Hits into the gap. And that's going to be 4. Driven. Umar. Well, he does go the long range throw now. He's going to have a run out. Well, how do you like that? And he's able to kind of shovel it to the keeper. Look at this. Bit of ball watching from both. And then it kind of shoots from the hip, doesn't he? Umar. Look at that ball watching. They're running the same way. It's a disaster. To be honest, it's a perfect throw. Right next to the subs. Quick work from the keeper, Hamid Malik. It's all going wrong. Hit down the ground. Asjad. Can he reach it? He can. And Atik's going to have to go. It's all over bar the shouting now. Brescia CC falling away in this chase. 78 for 7. Hello, full toss. That's a fair piece, but that'll be 4. Bowled him as Imran Naveed swings for the fences, but he comes up with fresh air. Takia will take a wicket. Brescia CC going to lose another one. 84 for 8. That'll do it. So Brescia CC, they are going to bow out of the running, and we're going to have 2 brand new teams doing battle in this ECS final later on tonight. Marco Milano, they knock out Brescia CC in the semi-finals, and they have booked their place in the final later on today.